Healthy Habits Challenge. It's a kickoff. It's a great, is that a light?
Yeah. Reverse light.
Gotta be involved.
This is our first one, I think, for this box. I don't remember ever doing this. I think Penn and Macy have done this before, but this is our first one. So I'm pretty excited about it. So we're going to start off the new year by developing, hopefully, some healthy habits individually and as a group. And cool, the most exciting part is, not the most exciting part, but we are in competition with the other two boxes. Yay! So there are 3 boxes. We all start on Monday. This runs 4 weeks. It's Monday, January 18th to February 13th. And the box with the most points gets a prize. And that is a lunch out together with everybody that's part of the challenge with Clinton Macy.
With carbs.
With carbs, no judgments on rewarding lunch day. So that's pretty exciting. I have some fun things, I hope, for you guys today. But I only want this to be about 30 minutes. It's Friday night. I know most of you worked out. Y'all probably stink. So I don't want this to be too long and drawn out. But why did you guys sign up for this? Accountability! Yay! Accountability is change.
So we need to get back on track.
Awesome.
We're
Perfect.
getting lazy.
Getting back to the healthy lifestyle.
Yes. Perfect. So this is exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to try to be accountable to ourselves, to each other, to the box, get back on track. It's January. Make some good changes and hopefully be pumped up and excited about it and help each other out. So everybody signed up, everybody went on the app, signed up, and you got your ticket on the Wi-Fi Rise app. So on Monday it goes live, so we can't really see a whole lot right now. But
There's a new app we need to download?
Yes.
Wi-Fi Rise.
Okay, I haven't done
Red.
You haven't done that?
Red and white.
Yes. I'll go get my phone. Get your phone.
Picture is on it.
You better believe
So
it.
then you're emailed and you got a ticket saying that you have signed up for this challenge. Can I have my little helper, please? So everybody gets a ticket. This ticket is just a reminder. It's something for you to put on your fridge or in your car or on your desk or somewhere, reminding you that you're in this challenge. So can you pass out 1 ticket to each person, please? So I'm assuming once this goes live, there's going to be little buttons for us to hit saying that we hit our goals, our 7 goals that we have each day. So let me kind of back up a little bit. There are 7 things that we want to try to hit each day. Protein, veggies, sleep, hydration, positive mindset, nuts or seeds, working out. So those are the things that we're going to try to hit each day. So when this goes live, I think you click a button for each one that you get, and then we keep track of our points. The box with the most points wins the challenge. I also have a fun little tracking board over here that I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. Pretty excited about it to help keep us accountable to ourselves and to each other. I'm a visual person personally, so every time you get one of your little your goals for the day, you're literally going to put a sticker by your name. And everybody can see. So I'll show you guys that here in just a minute.
Please tell me they're gold stars.
They are not gold stars. Not this one. We're going to do something different each week. Okay, so what is a habit? Who knows what a habit is, or how long does it take to create a habit?
28 days.
Very good. 28 days, 21 days to create a habit. So Brenda answered So what is a habit? A habit is something that we do. Repetition, we do the same time each day, or we do every single day. We have a habit. I brush my teeth the same time each day. I use the same thing every day. So I've created this habit of doing things. And that's what we're going for, is to create these habits together. Somebody said something about accountability. Cheryl. Accountability is huge, not only to yourself, but to each other, as a team, as a box. And what helps make us accountable? Why is that so important? Laurie, do you have something to say about accountability?
Yes, I do. I I'm a notorious binge eater. That's how I cope with happiness, sadness, stress. It is my drug of choice. I found myself in that spiral this week, and mid chip and queso into her mouth, I went, oh, beep, little ears, and I reached for my phone and I actually messaged Macy and I was like, downward spiral, I'm binge eating, and I like spilled my guts on the app and she messaged me back, but it was that accountability piece. She didn't care that I was mid-dip and putting it in my mouth. She was like, no, let's snap back, let's do this right. Pictures of everything you put in your face.
So I love that story, and I heard that story this week, and she's absolutely right. We have to have we should have an accountability partner or a team. Find somebody, find a buddy, reach out to them. Whether it's your spouse or your husband or your sister-in-law.
Accountability buddies.
Yes, accountability buddies. Reach out to someone if you're feeling that downward spiral, or you're feeling like, I just have to, go off the rails. So accountability is huge. Little helper.
Do I get a carrot?
She gets a carrot.
I know. Where's my queso?
Okay, so the 7 points that we want to hit each day. Protein 3 times a day. Why do we need protein 3 times a day? What's important about protein? Muscle, amino acids, muscle. When is it most important to have protein? Right after?
Right after you work out.
Thank you. Albert. So super important. I know obviously we're all athletes because we're here at the box. We do want to try to get protein within 30 minutes of finishing that workout. The easiest thing for me, I think for a lot of people, is to have a little protein shake. 1 scoop, I mix mine with coconut water because I like it, and it's a great hydrator. It's great with electrolytes. It's easy to go down, and I can do it a couple gulps, and I'm done. It's super quick before I even get home. So protein every day, 3 times a day. Vegetables.
Vegetables are good at them.
Thank you, Kathy. Oh, Albert. So vegetables are good. We want 3 different types of vegetables each day. That's going to be one of our goals. 3 different types of vegetables each day. It can be the same day after day, but try to get 3 different types.
There's a certain amount we should be.
So if you're part of the nutrition program already, and Macy or I have you on a caloric goal and a range and your macros, stay there. If we're just doing this, I don't have a program set up for you. 3 servings a day, 3 different types of vegetables a day. Different vegetables have different vitamins, nutrients in it, so that's why we want the 3 different ones. And the more colorful the vegetable, the better it is, the more full of nutrients and vitamins that it has. Hydration. I know some of us struggle with hydration.
Nope.
Not me.
That cup is bigger than you.
I can't even lift it with one hand.
So on the app, when you go in and look at the app, so the cool thing about the app, because I looked at it today, is each one of these 7 points has a brief description of what it is your goal is, and then it has a PDF explaining why. And it does say in there that it wants a minimum of 64 ounces. As athletes, I know we work out hard. I'd like to see that minimum about 80 ounces. So hydration is so important. Why is it important? Obviously, we're sweating, electrolytes, just refreshes the body, keeps everything moving. Super, super important as far as the hydration. Sleep 7 hours. Who's that could be a struggle for? Not me. Whoa! I sleep 10 hours. I get a lot of sleep. I must be crazy. I get a lot of sleep. So why is sleep important? Resetting the mind, resetting the body, recovery, hormone balance. It's so important to get a good night's sleep. What can we do to get that done? Maybe going to bed earlier, or doing some calming things before bed instead of being on our phone and having the lights on and all the electronics in our bed type of thing. So sleep 7 hours, that is going to be a goal. Let's try super hard to hit that. Positive it important on how we talk to ourselves and the things that we say to ourselves? Why is that important to start our day? Callie?
Me? I don't know, just positive makes you feel positive, so I hated everything about exercising, everything about eating right, everything about being healthy, and now, if I didn't do it, I don't know what I would do. I got my kids doing it, I got my husband doing it, I've got my friends doing it. I still like french fries, I'm not gonna lie. But if I get up in the morning and I literally talk to myself in the mirror. My husband thinks I've lost it, I might get committed anytime soon, but if I don't do it, then on my way to work, I'll stop and go through a drive-thru. So if I tell myself, no, you can do this, you got it, grab your stupid egg whites and walk out the door, it works. So I just keep telling myself. I'm there, I'm getting there.
Thank you, Callie. So positive affirmation, the way we talk to ourselves. I read this verse one time and it really struck with me. I read it quite a while ago. If we only talk to ourselves the way we talk to our best friend. So when your best friend calls you or texts you and she's down in the dumps or this has happened or that's happened or she's had a bad day, you're talking her up. You're telling her to be positive and stay strong and chin up, and you're just telling her to march forward. She's your best friend. You love her, right?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we talk to ourselves that way? So talk to yourself positively, keep a positive mindset, and then that, of course, spreads out to the people that you're around, your surrounding people. So come into the box with a positive mind, and it helps maybe the person next to you who is having a bad day or is negative or something like that. Reading positive notes every day. Some people have stickies on their mirror or talk to themselves in the mirror or in their car or on their desk. Keeping a journal, but talk to yourself positive. You are worth it. You are absolutely worth it. So stay positive in that mindset. Number 6 is move intentionally every day. I think we're pretty good on that because we are here. We do CrossFit 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, or a week, sorry. Day, oh my gosh. But even on the days when we don't come in here and come to the box, go for a walk with the dog, take the kids for a walk, go for a jog, go for a bike ride, go paddleboarding. Jason and I have been bike riding a lot lately. Just, it's great weather and it's a fun thing to do outside together. So be intentional with your movement every day. Try to get outside and do something with intentional movement. Number 7, so big. Number 7 on your goal list is going to be to have nuts and seeds each day. If you are not able to have nuts and seeds due to digestion or belly things or just not being able to process it, some kind of healthy fat each day. Avocado is a great fat. Certain types of oils are good fats. Good fats have antioxidants, anti-inflammatories. So don't shy away from those good fats. Be mindful what's a good fat and what's a bad fat. The thing with nuts, the thing I struggle with nuts is that it's hard to control how many nuts you have. Like to pick 7 almonds out of the bag and then to put the bag away, that's challenging. Do the best you can. Don't go over and just have the nuts and seeds once a day, not with every single, not all day long. So any questions on your 7 goals? Again, this is going to be spelled out in the app. I just wanted to kind of go over it with you guys and see if you have any questions on it. So what should we eat? If you're on the nutrition plan with Macy or I, stay on your macros, stay on your calories, or get with one of us. If you're not on it, kind of a range. A female would be 1,400 to 1,600 calories, and a male would be 1,600 to 1,800 calories. Again, depending on height, weight, size, and how active we are, but that's at least your range. If you don't have anywhere to start, that's a good place to start. Okay. In-body scale. I know my nutrition people are very familiar with the in-body scale, and I think I got most people familiar with it today. Kathy, I'll get with you, and Katie, I'll get with you guys later. I don't want to do it after a workout. Your body is inflamed, obviously, so I'd like to do it before a workout.
Oh, is that what we did?
You did. Oh, yeah, you did. Sorry. We are so lucky to have this in-body because the other 2 boxes don't have it. So I'm pretty excited about it. And don't be afraid to get on the scale. Brenda, I'll get with you on Monday.
It's really neat. They've got a bigger one, and you get on there, and I love it because it changed the way I look at my body. Instead of like looking at the weight, I now look at the muscle, and I'm like, yeah, badass. because I've got this much muscle. So it's really changed. It changes your perception of what your body is.
Absolutely, and thank you, Laurie, for being honest about that, because it's true. I mean, it can be scary for some of us. I have a weight loss journey myself for the past 7 years, so it can be scary to get on the scale and you shy away from it. But man, that thing is awesome because it tells you how much each limb weighs,
Right.
how much your organs and your water is, your muscles and your skeleton. So it's pretty freaking cool. So we're gonna do this now, and then we're gonna do it at the end of 4 weeks. Who here logs their food?
I'm terrible at it, but I do it.
All right.
Can I give a tip?
Yes.
If you meal prep, log everything. Like if you have time in the morning, just log your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. If you know what you're gonna eat, because when I get busy in the classroom, I grab a snack and I'm going again. But I've already got it logged because I sit for a couple minutes and I just log because I've already prepped it. So that saves huge.
I gotta try that, because I'm in the end of the day.
Yeah.
And as soon as I've got it prepped and it goes in the lunchbox,
I mean, it's
right
the same darn thing
I know.
every other day, but it's like I always forget to put it in, and then when I'm at work, I'll write it down. Like if I grab something that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I've got it.
Like, where's your pen and paper, Callie?
I write it down too.
The girl at
Like,
work will
every
walk
few
by my
days I'll
desk
put
and
it
she's
in
like,
my
let's
app.
have a, I'm like, just keep going. It's just random letters, but I don't know. And water, I'm terrible at water. I used to drink, don't yell at me, 4 Red Bulls a day, and 2 Pepsis every single solitary day, and the rest was coffee. Yeah, like I don't know why my heart didn't explode. Now I drink nothing but water and my cup of coffee in the morning, but Macy had told me in the beginning, I was 192 pounds when I started, and she told me in the beginning, every time you pee, you're losing weight. And I pee all the time, and I'm just like, yeah, yeah. And so like, as much as I hate going, and as much I hate water, it's that you run to the bathroom, and you're just like, I know it's silly, but in my head it helps. So.
I think hydration is one of the simplest things. It's literally water in a glass or something, but it's so huge for your body. It's your skin, your hair, your nails, your poop, your everything. I mean, water is everything. Please drink water.
It's a big difference.
and if your bathroom is far away, you get a good cardio sport while you're running to it.
And you get to see a lot of cool places on a road trip.
Yes.
I mean, from here to Okeechobee is pretty neat when you every restroom and some that you probably don't want to know about. But whatever.
Brian has been on the nutrition program for quite a while now and has tremendous success in his weight loss and his muscle gain. What have you learned from logging your food? How has that changed things?
Yeah, I guess I'm getting close to a year now. I mean, actually, I used to log like most of my adult life, but I used to do it like the pencil and paper method. So it's so nice nowadays with the app and everything. But there's still some like lessons learned, like as was mentioned, like logging the food before it goes in your mouth is really useful. Because you want to be, in my opinion, you want to be kind of accurate at the end of the day. You want to make sure you've got pretty close to what you actually ate. And the best way to do that is to log it right before you're going to be eating it. I guess the other thing is just log everything, really. Like it's tempting to just want to like log your good days, and then it's like, oh, I'm having a bad day. You know, I just had a meltdown. I don't want to enter it. I mean, I actually had a little bit of that last night, and it's like I was ready to go to bed after eating going over 700 calories for the day. And I'm like, no, I'm going to enter it. But what I also did was I entered in the notes log to myself as well as to Macy, like why did I think I overate? Well, okay, I slept poorly the night before. I was tired and hungry all day, kind of a stressful day too. So it was like, and I just wrote, I'm going to try better tomorrow.
That is so awesome, Brian. That's perfect. And if we're all honest, we all have days like that. I mean, that's just the truth. It's just life. It's just the truth. So thank you for that. It is important to sometimes I don't want to log my bad days, and I'll be honest, sometimes I don't want to, but I do, and so you're absolutely right on that. Sometimes I think of it kind of like a Tetris game, because I do the macros, so I try to really hit certain, percentages and things like that. So, Jason, I'll be at the end of the day for dinner, I'll be like, nope, 1 more ounce of protein, no, wrap that chicken up, so it can be a little bit kind of fun trying to hit those goals.
Yes.
One little tip that when we track macros is I like to put in, if I know
go-to, because I can digest it, is peanut butter and Enjoy Life chocolate chips. So I put that in first, and then I make sure what dark chocolate, and then I build the rest of my day around it. Because if you do have that sweet tooth, it's good to make sure that you're not depriving yourself. Because this isn't, it shouldn't be a diet. This should be our lifestyle.
Exactly. And if you know you're having date night tonight, or you're having lunch with your mom or your girlfriends tomorrow, enter that first and try to see how you can plan the day around it. Little tip.
Yes, I ate all the bread and Outback.
So, that's a good way to do it too, is, something's gonna happen tonight or tomorrow, so enter that first and try to plan around it. So this is a good little visual.
Yum.
How many grams of sugar do you think are in this little tiny Dr. Pepper?
Probably got 70 something. 100?
There's 39 grams of sugar in this little tiny Dr. Pepper.
I said over 40, but I was close.
Brian was good, he said 40. So be mindful of what you're eating and figure out if it's really worth it. And just so you know, a Gatorade has 36 grams of sugar.
So you get the sugar-free one.
Yes, that's true. That's true. So be mindful. Think about what you're putting in your body before you're putting it into it.
Yeah.
So I'm a visual person, so that kind of, is like,
That's a lot.
oh dang.
I got a question. I don't
Sure.
want to derail where we're going. So I'm a huge Coke person, soft drink guy, right? So what is your perspective, Macy's perspective on like zero diet? I know my wife's gonna tell me, she's like, all right, told you all this. Diet root beer, or whatever the case is, again, to satisfy that craving you have. Not that you need to be drinking all those throughout the day, but maybe it's the end of the day, maybe you have it at lunch.
Yeah.
What's the thought process on that?
So the artificial sugars, we do still want to try to stay away from them too, but if we do have to have them, obviously the diet, the sugar-free ones are going to be better than the full sugar ones. I know Macy's a fan of stevia, and I don't drink soda, honestly, so I don't know really like what's in it.
Flavored sparkling water might help too.
It's the carbonation.
It's the carbonation, yeah.
So that helped for a while, to the point where like, okay, I can't drink anything more carbonated, water flavored for a while. And this is because that's not all I drink, and so I do like water when I'm working out. That's about it. So I was just curious, so.
Actually, Brenda got me started on this stuff. It's from Transform HQ, right?
Yep.
And it's called a boost shot. I don't have it with me, it's at work. But I drink it. It comes in a little thing about this big, and it's all natural energy. It's got the nicotine and all kinds of good stuff in it, but it's sweet too.
It helped get away from the sodas.
Yeah.
I drink it. It's a little pricey, but I drink it.
What's in it?
It's
I'll take a picture and put it on.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's all natural. You have some with you?
I don't know if I have it. I got it on my
When I
phone.
have a craving for soda or something, I'll grab a Fit 8, and it's just enough carbonation, it's just enough sweet.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, and especially like the immunity ones and the party ones. See, there's like a whole flavor set now.
I started adding liquid IV.
I drink one of those every
So,
night.
and actually Jason's the one who got me started on it. It's fairly clean.
My coworker told me about that.
Yes, they have different flavors, and it's got just a tiny bit of fizz with just the right flavor, and so that's it. And it's one packet is equal to 3 glasses of water,
Yeah.
3 cups of water, something like that.
3
So,
8-ounce.
Yeah.
There is 11 grams of sugar.
Is it really?
Sorry.
Really? I didn't know that.
I don't remember what drip pop is.
Drip drop
Oh,
is in the
drip-
military for high, when you drink water and electrolytes and this and that stuff.
It's kept me from getting headaches though, so I think I'll take the.
You had headaches when you first started
I was
getting
bad.
off the Red Bull.
I mean, I
can imagine.
it was for like a week solid. I mean, it was, whew. I didn't think I was gonna get through it. I mean, I really didn't. I told Joey, it's not worth it. And he just like,
I love it.
and he's online looking for every remedy for a headache. He's online and he's literally making me put my hand cans of hot water on the sink, set on the sink, put my feet in it, like everything. And I'm like, just give me a damn Red Bull. He's like, no. I mean, it's an addiction. It was bad. Like, it's just Red Bull, but it was bad.
For sure. Yeah.
And if you're in that situation, I think with this healthy habits challenge that we're doing, try to wean yourself off slow. Like go from 4 to 2 to 1. You know, same with Starbucks. I have an athlete who is big in Starbucks with all the pumps. So I had to go from 3 to 2 to 1 pump. Just to slowly kind of get yourself off of it. Don't deprive yourself. You love Starbucks, go to Starbucks. Just make better choices.
And to speak to that, you can find like hacks for everything. There's actually somebody on Instagram that is a macros like Starbucks drink person. Macro barista, is that what it's called? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's tricks to everything. I mean, I found stuff that I didn't think. I mean, I'm a huge French fry bread person. I mean, that's all I lived on. I'm not a super sweet person. Like, yeah. Like I will pass up cake all day long, but if you have a loaf of bread over there, I'm gonna eat it. Like, it's just the way I was. And now, I don't even like Outback bread. I have to, but loaves of bread go bad in my house now. It's never happened.
So you just changed your habits.
Yeah,
Change the way you think about it, and then think to yourself, is it worth it to put in our body? You know, the old saying, I'm sure you guys have all heard this before, your body's like a vehicle, like a car. And you put fuel into it, and you have to put the right amount of fuel into it, and you don't want to be too low on it, and you don't want to put the wrong fuel in it because then the engine dies and things happen. And you need to put oil in it. So you have to continuously fuel your body and fueling it the right way. That'll help in your performances too with watts, and it'll help with sleep. And,
Remember my first cheat meal? Oh gosh.
Whew.
I was so sick for like 3 days. I come in here and I was
I'm
like,
never gonna cheat again.
oh, it was terrible. Because I went straight for like fried empanadas. Oh, I was so sick. It was bad. So, I mean, I guess that kind of fixed me because it was like, nope, I'm not doing that again.
Just think to yourself, is it worth it? So this is our healthy challenge. So the prize is at the end of 4 weeks, because we're gonna win, are gonna get to all go out to lunch. So I'm super excited about that. But I'm going to have a weekly prizes for us. So I'm gonna plug. Help us. The current. So the person. So this starts on Monday. So a week is until Sunday, and I'm gonna have a different board each week. The person or persons, if we have a tie, who gets the most points this week gets to delegate burpees
Oh God.
Yes.
For the love of God.
to a coach.
Oh, yeah.
That's even meaner.
That's even worse.
So that's a little something there to make your coach do some burpees, and you get to pick the number, the type, the whatever. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind next week when we're starting this challenge. So we've created this poster board, which I'm pretty excited about. Again, I'm just a visual person, and these things are just kind of fun to me. So we have stickers. Way to go, little stickers. So if Brian comes in on Tuesday and on Monday he's hit all 7 of his goals, he's going to put 7 stickers in his little box. Okay? So I'm going to have the stickers over here. So every day that you come in, or if you only come in, 2 or 3 times a week, just keep track. I mean, obviously it's on your app, but just as a fun little visual to ourselves and to each other. Or text me or text a partner, and we'll put some stickers on there for you. So the goal is to have this entire board filled with stickers. And we're going to count them up, and whoever has the most stickers is going to delegate some burpees to a coach. Not me. So this we're going to hang up over here. This starts on Monday morning. The app should be live and ready to go by then as well. So reach out to each other, be accountable to each other, find a buddy, find a partner, ask questions, help each other, have a positive mind. I think that is probably one of the most important things, is to have a positive mind. One thing I learned, like I said with my journey, is nutrition is everything. That's how I lost my weight, is by dialing in on my nutrition and keeping it off, dialing in on my nutrition. So, yes, Laurie.
Can we have a Facebook group?
I think Macy is creating one, so she is not here because she's doing Claremont's meeting, I think tomorrow, and then Daytona's tonight or something. So I think she is going to create one for all 3 boxes. Now, do you guys want one just for our box? Because that can
Yeah, I was thinking that way. Some of
First day Sunday.
Mine's Monday. So mine has a countdown on it.
mine's
Yeah,
got
mine
to
is
get
too.
countdown or
Yeah.
something.
So yeah,
What's
mine's
that
got a countdown.
So
That's different.
I know, it's saying password reset must be completed in Wi-Fi 4. I don't know what that is.
In your regular
Is
Wi-Fi.
that regular Wi-Fi?
Yeah. You don't remember your Wi-Fi?
Thought I did. So, before we all part ways, I'm working on my dissertation, and my dissertation topic is the emotion of shame. And shame is something that we're going to experience, and some of us have experienced as part of this nutrition journey. The only way to combat shame is through empathy. So when we are empathetic with each other, when we speak to our shame, that's how we overcome it. So by supporting each other, by talking through those moments where we're feeling that shame, we've done something, we've felt something, we've eaten something, we've missed a workout, by reaching out and talking to the people who are part of your trusted group, your empathetic group, that's how you beat the shame. That's how you overcome it. So the more often we practice speaking to our shameful feelings, and it's okay. Shame is normal. It's an emotion. As soon as you start feeling emotions, you feel shame. Talk about it. Don't hide it. Because if you hide it, it gets worse. So if you can remember anything from this, it's okay to talk about what you're doing and what you're having and what you're feeling. So
Thank you.
support each other.
I love that. It's so true. It's so true. Absolutely. And we should all feel comfortable with each
Well,
other.
you telling me I need to be one, but No.
You bring up a great point, so we're going to dissertation.
I am, yeah.
So, with the whole pandemic, with the government, this and that stuff, there's employee assistance programs out there for active duty and civil servants. And one of the things that webinars I logged in a couple weeks ago is having a trusted group. Obviously, each group should be, everybody should have that trust already. But it builds a trust, but being that it's okay to be vulnerable around those people, because it's people that are going through the same things with you, can share something with you and help keep you motivated or help keep you positive attitude, words of affirmation, phrases that you say, put in your car, put on your mirror, this and that stuff, but until you're at a vulnerable state to really vocalize how you feel and what you're going through, no one really truly understands, right? So we're always battling something, each and every one of us. So not to steal your thunder, I just thought that was
It's
thank
perfect timing.
the
Yes.
vulnerable.
It's about progress. It's not about perfection.
Yeah.
And that's something that I struggled with because I was like, well, if I don't have a perfect day, then I don't want to track it. I don't want to log it. I don't want to. But it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. It's about
Vulnerability.
the effort.
Yeah, vulnerability, shame, and guilt go hand in hand with each other. But just remember, when you're guilty, it's an outward. You want to make amends, but when you're feeling vulnerable, you're attacking yourself. If you're feeling that attack to yourself, that's vulnerability. That's shame. That's shame, and it's okay to reach out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's the one nice thing about our boxes. I think we're all here to support each other, and that's just such a unique feeling to be involved in a group of people like this. Because I think even the people that aren't even in this eating challenge, I think anyone in the box, if you needed to reach out to them, there would not be an issue at all.
Especially with how isolating last year kind of felt
Oh, yeah.
for a while. It's nice to have a community and a sense of,
Yeah.
And I know I'm
Doing it by
completely new.
yourself.
This is the first time you see my face. I miss being in the box tremendously. And so, when I was talking to Charlotte today, it's very hard for me to step back into a box, only because of not for me egotistical purpose, but just, because I'm one of those persons like we all are. I believe that once I'm committed, I'm committed. And if I miss something, I feel really bad, or I will just get on that train of like, and then end up not being there. So having the camaraderie of group, you welcoming me, I hope. And,
Yes.
you're welcoming you guys, so I'm excited. So,
So what
thank you.
class will you be coming to?
I really don't know yet.
Are you an AM or you look like an AM?
No, it's only
hammer, I will break things.
Yes.
Like I will break body, body parts.
Yeah.
I get even younger. So,
Just, we are a little bit weird. 5:30 p.m. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of stuff happens.
And I love that you guys have this feeling and this,
No.
you say these things about the box, this box, because it's true. Everything is true. And I will say out of the 3 boxes, I'm not gonna say numbers or anything, but we have the most people signed up for this challenge, and we are the smallest of the 3 boxes. So I think that's something to be proud of. Like, that's pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're awesome.
Because we are.
Because we are.
We're amazing, we are.
So not to put you on the spot, but what's your name?
Adam Loman, she claims me as her husband.
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
Adam.
Adam.
I'm Kathy.
I'm Brenda.
I'm one of the 5
Lori.
Lories.
Yeah.
My husband's name is also Adam.
Okay.
And his last name is Loman. So.
Ah, you guys are cousins.
Lohman? Oh.
W.
W.
Okay. That's funny.
Well, I know it's after 7. Again, I don't want this to go too long, but thank you guys for coming and happy to have me here. If you want to get a group picture and send it to Macy, and then of course, I told you guys this is recorded for sending it to Macy and a couple of athletes. So let's all hold our tickets. We'll have our ticket. Can you hold up the poster board so we can get that in the picture, please?
You're gonna hole punch a word of inspiration.